What's going on, guys? I'm with Moose, and of course the Thanksgiving promo just came out, so I figured I'd have a little fun, played all the solos, and I figured let's do some of these sets, just try to enjoy it a little bit. You know, I probably could make more coins by selling off the guys that I got, the players and the collectibles and whatnot, but hey, let's have some fun, and I decided to do 3 of each of this set, so 3 of the Elite Thanksgiving Player Pack, which will give us one of the players in the Thanksgiving Master set, and then 3 of the Ultimate Feast Challenger sets, which gives you one player that you can put in either one of these sets. You know, I could get Anthony Barr's player, I could get Eric Ebron, I could get Chris Baker, and so on. You guys will see, of course, and if I were to get Anthony Barr, that's the card I would get, the 87 overall, as I point at my TV screen, which you guys cannot see me doing. I don't know what I'm doing with that, but either way, that's kind of funny. So basically, from this set, the Elite Player Thanksgiving Pack, you can get a Thanksgiving Master collectible, essentially. So you can get either Luke Kuechly, Reggie Bush, Antonio Cromartie, Jason Witten, Ezekiel Ansah, Tony Romo, KJ Wright, Jeremy Maclin, Adrian Amos, and Justin Tucker are the options. Now, the bad ones are basically Amos, Maclin, KJ Wright, and Romo. Those are the really bad ones. Let's see what Amos is going for now. A little bit ago, he was like 9K, and I can't imagine he's going to, yeah, about 10K. So I think the most you're going to hope for is maybe like 12K if you're lucky, but in general, not a good pull. I believe he's the worst after I looked through real quick. Macklin's going for 23. That's not too bad, but still would lose a hefty amount of coins on that set for sure. Let's see what KJ Wright is at. Looks like a little higher. 24K, that's not too bad actually, but still pretty low. Romo, I believe, was under 15 or so, maybe 20-ish if we're lucky. Yeah, 15 to 17K, so really not too high up. Now, Ezekiel Ansah, I believe he was around 50 or 60K. That's where kind of like the sweet spot, the middle zone is Ziggy Ansah and let's see, Jason Witten are pretty much like the two middle guys, the guys that go for like 50 to 60K, that if you pulled them, you'd kind of make your coins back. You pretty much don't lose too much. The other 4 guys right here, you pretty much guaranteed lose coins. And then Justin Tucker is kind of like almost in the upper echelon of players. He's going for around 80K, I believe. Which isn't too bad at all. It would be a cool kicker to have. Now, I don't really think I'd use him, just going for too much for me not to sell him, but it'd be pretty cool to get him either way. And then Antonio Cromartie, Reggie Bush, and Luke Kuechly are, of course, the high expensive ones that we're looking for, of course. So Antonio Cromartie going for 200K. Let's see what else we got. Reggie Bush, I actually don't remember what he was going for. I think it was around 100 or so. He's going for around 120, so he's on the lower end of the elite tier, but still a very good pull if you got him. And then Kuechly, just like Antonio Cromartie, going for around 200K, I believe. And Kuechly, yep, right at 200K. So that's pretty much who we're looking for. We're looking for one of these 3 guys, Kuechly, Reggie Bush, or Antonio Cromartie. And if we don't get those guys, we definitely want you to get Witten, Ziggy Ansah, or Justin Tucker. Those would be the guys. And then these 4, Romo, KJ Wright, Jeremy Maclin, Adrian Amos. Do not want any part of them. I love me some Tony Romo, but don't want to pull him in this pack. I would lose a ton of coins, and that is the key. Now, for the Ultimate Feast Challenger set, I'm not really sure what I really want, honestly. Of course, I saved enough collectibles to actually get one of these sets done after I get the player. So if you guys see right here, if I click into Ultimate Feast, you guys can see in the bottom left, I have 31 food items left. You need 30 food items plus the actual player item to get a set done. So I think out of the guys that you can get, I probably want Anthony Barr or Ryan Shazier. That's pretty much the 2 guys I want. I would say Travis Frederick, but if you guys saw my bundle opening earlier, I actually pulled him in the topper, so I pretty much already have that card, and I don't really need his Challenger card. Now, one thing to note about the Challenger cards, you cannot auction them, so pretty much you either do the set or use them on your team or let them just wallow in your binder and die. So we'll see what we get. Hopefully, like I said, we can get an Anthony Barr or Ryan Shazier. I'd be very glad to do one of those sets. But we'll open the champion ones first because they give you less of a reward. They don't really give you too much, but it's still pretty cool to open them up. So let's go. Thanksgiving champion. What are we going to scoop out of these packs? First up, T.Y. Hilton, 87 overall. Let's take a look at his card right here. 5'9", 90 speed, 91 elusiveness, 91 route running, 83 jumping, and it says, of course, add this item and 40 food items to a set to upgrade to 90 overall champion version. Now, I'm almost positive it's 30. Maybe for TY it's 40. I'm going to take a quick look real fast. Of course, it could just be a typo, but I don't want to, you know, miss out on this and, you know, get it wrong. So let's just take a look real fast. I'm pretty sure it's only 30. Yeah, it's only 30, so I guess that's just a typo. Don't really know what's going on with that, but hey, interesting, I suppose, that, you know, it says 40 on the back, and I don't know, whatever. There's nothing really to read into it with that. Let's get another one. Thanksgiving Champion Pack, one more up here, and we get an Eric Ebron. At least it's different. That's the key. If we can get some different ones, you know, maybe later on down the line, if there's a lot of food collectibles that you can get via solos and whatnot, then maybe we can do multiples of these sets, which would be pretty nice. And either way, these are actually good backup players, even if you don't want to do the sets. Not bad at all. And also, one thing I did just notice, you can trade them. So if you get one that maybe you want and your friend gets one that you want. Or I guess you guys know where I'm going with that. Basically, if you have a friend that gets one that you want and you have one that he wants, you can trade with them, and that's, I guess, good. So let's get it. Final Thanksgiving Champion Pack. Give me one of those guys I was talking about. Barr. Of course, Chris Baker. It's probably the worst one in my opinion. Don't really want him. And just really, 92 block shed, 90 power move is actually pretty good. But overall, nothing too crazy. But like I said, these guys, even if I don't decide to do one of those sets, I can easily, easily just use them as a backup player and, be pretty solid backup. But let's get into it. Elite Thanksgiving Pack. To recap, the guys we want, of course, are Luke Kuechly, Antonio Cromartie, Reggie Bush, or Justin Tucker. And then we would take a Jason Witten or Ziggy Ansah. Anybody else we really, really do not want. So let's get into it. Elite Thanksgiving Pack. Give me one of the big boys. Who is it going to be first one up? And we get an Antonio Cromartie. There we go. Very, very nice. I'm loving that for sure. That is a great, great pull. I'm loving that pull. 6'2", 90 speed, 91 man coverage, 91 zone, 89 press, 91 excel, 92 agility. Don't want to read all the stats, or else you guys will get bored. So let's take a look comparison-wise. Richard Sherman, compared to him. Sherman a little bit better in coverage, it looks like. Actually, kind of similar. Better press, though, by a lot, and better play rec. But overall, this Antonio Cromartie, nothing to sleep on, and I'm highly considering using him on the team. So we'll see if we can possibly get that Thanksgiving defense chemistry kind of unlocked. We might actually use that card. But then again, it is going for like 220K. Maybe want to dump that and buy somebody better. But we'll see. Let's get it. Another Elite Thanksgiving Pack. Give me another Crow. That would be absolutely insane. Who is going to be? And it's going to be a Tony Romo. It had to happen, of course. I mean, you're not going to get a ton of value out of this pack every single time you open it. I can't expect an Antonio Cromartie every time, but still pretty decent. I'm glad Romo got a new card, of course, especially since this week he pretty much conceded the job to Dak Prescott. So we'll see if Romo is able to get back on the field anytime this rest of the season, either if Dak plays really poorly or if he gets hurt, of course. But otherwise, glad that Romo got an upgrade. And then final Elite Thanksgiving Pack. Come on, baby. Luke Kuechly to round out the good ones for me. Who's it going to be? And we get a Jeremy Maclin. That is pretty bad, going for around 20K. But hey, I'll still take it. Even if you add them all up in their prices, it's going for roughly 250K if you add them all up. And honestly, I probably made coins on those three sets, so I'm pretty happy about that. Jeremy Maclin, let's take a look real fast. 89 speed, 89 elusiveness, 89 route running, 91 spec catch. Decent card, but nothing too crazy, and I'll probably just sell him when I can. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below and let me know if you've opened any of the Elite Thanksgiving packs or the Champion packs. And out of those three champions that I pulled, which set should I do? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.